What's going on, YouTube? Hope you're having a great day. What's the day? Friday. Ooh-wee. Hope you're having a great day. You know, at some point, you have to deny yourself. At some point, you just have to deny yourself. If you want to get, I'm not saying it's going to make you closer, but you can hear God clearer. You know what I mean? So, as we grow and mature, supposedly mature, and become more wise, we tend to understand that the feeling that we feel with certain things is not really going to go away. Like, we're never going to subside from that while we here on earth, because we are human, we're flesh, we built that way. But as a person that's isolated for weeks at a time, facing temptation, married, young, nice body. As a person that's, got all those boxes checked, I've come to realization that, bro, you just have to deny yourself. You just got to. You just got to keep saying no. Hey, you just got to keep saying no, because, I don't know, I said it before, it's not that I'm scared to do something crazy, but it's the fear of God that I have within myself to do something crazy. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't fear God more than your spouse, or if you don't fear God more than lying or whatever, you're going to keep doing it. You're going to keep doing it, because your spouse or that person you're lying to or whatever, they're just humans. I mean, they'll get over it. But it's the fact that you promised God that you're going to be faithful to your wife. You promised God that, I'm going to do my best, whatever. So, in order to get to the next level, man, you have to just deny yourself, because our flesh is going to continue to be there until we make the crossover, right? But anyway, hope we're having a great day. There's just something on my mind, and social media doesn't make it any easier. Put the phone down, fellas. Man, I get to where, like, I just turn my phone over. Man, I seen some crazy stuff today, bro. And it was like, wow, man, why? Like, it's a new trend, bro. It's a new trend, just came out, I guess. I never seen it. And I'm not going to explain it because it's inappropriate. But it's like explicit. And it's crazy, bro. It's freaking crazy. But it's just a trap to keep your mind boggled, bro. It's a trap to keep your mind in the muddy waters. You know what I mean? Like my sister said last night, we was talking. It's the lust. It's the lust. She said it's the lust of the eyes. Man, that's real, man. The lust of the eyes, like, it takes a toll on you mentally. I'm telling you. Some people don't think so. Oh, I'm just looking, or, bro, I'm telling you, mental, man. It's your mental. It's what you're thinking about later on, or what you saw. Now, you're not focused on the job at hand. You're chilling with your wife, but your mental is thinking about what you just saw on your phone. Like, bro, it's mental. It's mental, bro. It's mental. And I don't know what the trend is, but it's crazy. I turned my phone, like, I haven't picked up my phone since. I seen it over there. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. But anyway, like I said, you have to deny yourself, because as a man, bro, we men, but we also have responsibility. And I always say, the same problems that they had, that David, Samson, like, the same problem that they was suffering or battling over 2,000 years ago, like it's still in effect right now. Just that lust, that sin, that sinful nature of you thinking that you good, but bro, you like right there on borderline, and it's crazy. And I was reading what I was reading last night. I think Paul, he wrote it, but I sent it to my sister. And what was it? Hold on, let me try to pull it up. But it's when he was just talking about sin. Oh, 1 second. It said Romans 7 chapter 19 verse, for I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I do not want to do, this is what I keep doing. Ooh, that's crazy, man. It say, for I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I do not want to do, I keep on doing. Man, how crazy is that? That explains the flesh 100%. That explains the flesh 100%. And like you know what's right, bro. You know what's right, but it's your flesh. You know what I mean? Your spirit man is, because that's definitely like something. That's definitely something that we struggle with every day. We know what's right. We know we shouldn't be doing it. We know we shouldn't be watching it. We know we shouldn't be engaging in that. But our flesh still wanna engage, but our spirit man like, come on, bro, you know better than that. You know better than that. And do it anyway. You know what I mean? And that's what Paul was talking about. So I say in Romans 7:19, the Apostle Paul expresses a personal struggle with sin, despite his desire to do good. He says, for the good that I would, I do not, but the evil which I would not, that I do. Man, that's crazy. That explains sin, bro. Want to do good. Just like when I forgot what verse that was, when the disciples came to Jesus and they said, teach me how to pray. And Jesus started praying. He started praying, right? But the disciples was falling asleep while he was praying. Hold on, let me pull that up. Hold on. So I got it, y'all. I had to pull out my Bible. So Matthew 26 chapter, we'll start at the 38th verse. It's really the 40th, but we'll start at 38. Then said unto them, my soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. And he went a little farther and fell on his face and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, not as thou wilt. And he coming unto the disciples and finding them asleep, and said unto Peter, what, could ye not watch with me 1 hour? That's what Jesus asked Peter. Like, you couldn't not watch with me for 1 hour? Then Jesus said, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. That's crazy, man. And that's what Paul was saying. Like, I want to do good, but I choose to do evil. You know what I mean? And this explains, the spirit is willing. Like, we willing. When we willing, but the flesh is weak. Okay, and he said he went away again the second time and prayed, saying, O my Father, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done. And he came and found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy, and he left them and went again to pray the third time, saying the same words. Then coming he to his disciples and said unto them, sleep on now, take your rest. Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us be going. Behold, he is at the hand that doth betray me. So that just explains, man. Like the spirit man is willing, but the flesh is weak. So I'm guessing this is when Jesus was about to die, and he was asking the Father, if this, allow this cup, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me. But let not my will, but let thine will be done, right? So I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I said, the same thing that we battling today. There was, disciples and the people, they were battling this same thing 2,000 years ago, over 2,000 years ago, as we know of. And it's in the Bible. And Apostle Paul, he was fed up with sin, wanting to do good, but he still chooses to do, bad. In Matthew, the book of Matthew, the spirit man is willing, but the flesh is weak. And that's deep, man. That's deep. So if we can learn that perspective, I'm not saying that we'll ever master, bro. I'm not saying we'll ever master this body, because we will always feel that we don't have enough, or we get complacent, or you see somebody nicer than your spouse, whatever. That's gonna bubble up, you know what I mean? But the only way to keep that under your feet, bro, is the word, man. It's the word. It's the word. And of course, cutting off things that trigger you, which is your phone. Like, learn how to just put it down for a second, bro. Learn how to put it down for a second, be confident. That's what I've learned too. You got to be confident. You got to know that that you're that guy. Like, when I walk into a room, my head is high. Like, people with low confidence, people with low character, or don't know who they really are, can be bamboozled. They can be tricked. They can be, they have no root. You know what I mean? And you got to be a soldier, bro. You have to be a soldier. You got to be a soldier against sin. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect at all. At all. But, bro, I get up and fight every day. And I want you guys to do the same, because I feel free, man. Like, when you able to deny yourself, when you able to say no, I know this ain't right, even though my body feel that, I'm still saying no because God said it ain't right, bro. It's a sense of freedom that comes along with that you can walk with your chest poked out. Like, man, I just denied myself this when I wanted it, man. And that's all fasting is. That's all that stuff is. It's a stamp and a reminder of who is in control. That's why fasting is important. That's why praying is important. Praying and fasting go hand in hand. Because you can pray about addiction. You can pray about this and that. But if you don't fast from it, it's going to be the same habits. Same habits, man. And fasting means just going without it for a minute. And replacing that with studying God's word. You know what I mean? But, hey, it is what it is. Hope y'all got something from this video, but I'm praying that we all get through this thing, which we will, but we got to clean up our habits, though, because our habits is what keep us in chains. It does, man, period. And if we can break those chains, not even us, but Christ, we can do it. Because guess what? I went cold turkey with everything in January. I haven't drank, haven't done nothing. You know what I mean? And it feels good, bro. Like, it feels great that I can sit at home and not be drunk or faded or whatever. I've never been an alcoholic, but I felt in my spirit like, all right, man, it's time to let this go. For a while, fast from it, And I don't know what God was telling me, but Okay, yeah, I'm done for. I'm done, bro. Like I'm done for a minute. But you know when it's time. But if you want to keep forcing it, you can. But that's when stuff happens. That's when whatever, man. But y'all be good. Y'all be blessed, not stressed. And let's get to it. This is life. We here. We might as well live. Be free. And the only way to do that is through Christ, man. Period. Hope y'all good. Hope you had a good gym day. Go check out my gym video I put out today. I went live last night around 3 a.m. Did 300, 400 push-ups. Might do it tonight or in the morning, 3 a.m., 2 a.m. Because I'm out here anyway. I'm out here all night, so might as well get some work in. So let me cut this video off before it hit 20 minutes. It'll be 2 days before I get it up. So peace. Y'all be good. Be blessed and not stressed.